negative elements must be abolished because we are promoting the Malaysian lion dance internationally.
We want to influence more people to appreciate this art form. Educating the young on this positive culture is also very important, as we want to influence younger generations to be responsible citizens.
The Republic of Indonesia is a nation in Southeast Asia. Comprising 17,508 islands, it is the world's largest archipelago. With a population of over 234 million people, it is the world's fourth most populous country. The country shares land borders with Malaysia. Across its many islands, Indonesia consists of distinct ethnic, linguistic and religious groups. As a unitary state and a nation, Indonesia has developed a shared identity defined by a national language and a majority Muslim population. Ethnic Chinese were deprived of their Chinese New Year celebration when the Jakarta municipal government banned its public celebration in 1967, when Indonesia and China broke off diplomatic relations.
The lion dance has been in Indonesia since the 1950s. When I was young, I used to perform the lion dance during Chinese New Year and Chinese celebrations. But in 1965, Indonesia changed its ruler from President Sukarno to President Suharto. President Suharto passed on a new law that bans anything related to the Chinese culture, arts and tradition.
No one is allowed to study in Chinese. Seize the Chinese newspapers, and signboards with Chinese words are not allowed.
During the regime of President Suharto, the government saw Chinese characters and culture as political. Public displays of Chinese culture were banned. Many Chinese were asked to change their names to Indonesian ones if they wished to be considered for citizenship. Restrictions covered the use of the Chinese language in print and conversation. Even public performances of cultural arts, such as the lion dance, were banned for almost 30 years.
We are born in Indonesia, we grow in Indonesia, and we live and we speak as an Indonesian. So, even though we are Chinese, but we are also Indonesian.
This is our country. Even if it is unfair to us, this is still our home. My family is here.
After banning its public celebrations for almost 30 years, in October 1999, Indonesia took the symbolic step of recognizing the Chinese New Year as a national festival. This act allowed many Chinese Indonesians belonging to families that had been in the country for generations but were stateless to become full-fledged citizens of the country.
This time I come to Indonesia is to attend Indonesia's first National Lion Dance Championship. I'm here to assist them in the judging.
On July the 13th, 2007, Indonesia celebrated its first National Lion Dance Championship. Indonesian lion dance teams have performed well. They have shown very symmetrical movements of the head and body and behavior, as the dancers must have good foundation in martial arts. Indonesian National Lion Dance Championship team officials invited International Dragon and Lion Dance Federation Chief of Technical Judges, Master Siao to guide and train the national team.
I believe such lion dance competition has never been organized in Indonesia before. Since the law lifted for Chinese to practice their culture and language freely, we see more Indonesian Chinese organizing such lion dance competitions. This will unite the Indonesian Chinese.
In these 3 days, there were many practitioners who raised their own funds to take part in this competition. Some of them even spent 2 days and 2 nights to arrive in Jakarta for the Indonesian National Lion Dance Championship. Their determination to fight fatigue has reflected their martial arts spirit, which is why it enjoys a large following.
With the lifting of the ban on practicing Chinese culture in Indonesia, the people have reacted positively to this lion dance competition. It's just like a ball. When we press it long and hard enough, then when you let it go, it will react in the opposite direction and will spring up high. Malaysian lion dance started earlier than Indonesia. We have progressed and reached a positive level ever since they were given the freedom to perform. So, Indonesia will learn from Malaysia's experience.
Watching the performers display their basic stances and movements, it is easy to understand why they have the potential to bring their craft to the next level. Despite personal injuries, the performers displayed endurance, courage, and perseverance. They also exemplify the martial arts spirit. There will be no more differences regardless of race, language, and religion, as we develop our strength, flexibility, and endurance, as well as the ability to work in teams and overcome obstacles through group efforts.
After the ban on Chinese cultural performances and traditions were lifted, we organized this competition and nearly all lion dance associations in Indonesia participated. There were 45 lion dance associations that signed up. We don't discriminate on race or religion as we want to unite all the Indonesian lion dance associations.
We found during this competition that Indonesia's lion dance associations have improved tremendously. However, if they want to compete internationally, they must work harder.
Finally, the sleeping lion emerges. We celebrate in jubilee as social harmony is restored. Because it holds good value in Chinese culture, the lion dance is not affected by politics, race, or religion. The lion dance shall flourish for many generations to come.
Boleh anjurkan program tarian singa ini tidak ada halangan. Nobody will stop you.
Historically, there are many different views regarding the lion dance. To some, the lion dance is deeply rooted with the Tao religion, while others view it as a sport. Regardless of the motives, the lion dance will continue to flourish as a sports-oriented activity.
个领土，有政府的鼓励，有我们民间的团体的那个合作，我们华裔的文化在这个国家会一代一代传下去，一代一代在这个国家发扬跟发展。
所以一项文化成为运动，那么走向专业化的时候呢，它将是走进国际舞台的时候了。
在我国首相也同时也有提到，也有建议把这个舞狮呢能够初步的连入我们这个东南亚，甚至到这个世界性的奥运会里面。
With the support of the World Olympic Association, there is now talk of including the lion dance as one of the Olympic events along with wushu. With statues and symbols of the lion seen in various countries across the world, the supremacy of the King of Beasts still commands world-class status. Imagine a world without the lion dance.